Hello, hello. It's so good to see you again, and welcome to Miss Mary's class. Today we're going to be working on the triads for major, minor, and diminished. Okay, so we're going to take it from where we left off last week. Okay, so we'll do number 3 on page 25, second line. Okay. So how do you do make major triads to minor? Now you just simply lower this one. Lower the third. Okay? Lower it. Half step. So it could be like a flat. Okay? All right. Now from major to diminished, TIM, see, you gotta lower the third and the fifth. Okay? All right. Good. Then let's get going. Let's do the second one now. Okay. E diminished. Now first, you're gonna figure out the E major. Key signature. Now there are sharps. There's F, C, G, and D. 4 sharps. Okay. And now we are going to draw EGB. And do you need to sharp anything? Yeah, there's a G sharp. If this is a major. Okay. I'm going to switch this to diminished then. Then what do? You're going to lower the third and the fifth, right? When you lower the third, it's going to be G natural. When you lower the fifth, it's going to be B flat. Okay, and you erase this. Okay, now G flat. In the key of G flat major, we have flats. B first, E, A, D, G, and one more. C, there are 6 flats. Everything except F flat. Now draw G, B, D, and you need to flat B flat and D flat, right? This is major triad, G flat major triad. Now how are you gonna make it to the diminished, G flat diminished triad then? You simply lower the third and fifth. Okay, so this B flat becomes B double flat, and the D flat becomes a D double flat. Okay, and make sure you erase this. All right, now in the key of B flat major, we have B flat and E flat, 2 flats, right? And draw the flats now. B flat, D and F. Okay, you don't need to flat D and F for the major triad. If it's diminished, what do? You lower the third and you lower the fifth. So there are 3 flats. Okay, the key of D major, we have F sharp and C sharp. So there's a D, F, and A. You need to sharp F, right? This is D major triad. How do you make it to diminished? Lower the third, so F sharp becomes F natural, A natural becomes A flat. And you're going to raise the major triad. C diminished. Here's C, E, and G. Okay? Now, this is C major triad. No sharps, no flats. How are you going to make it to the diminished? Lower the third and lower the fifth. A flat diminished. Here's A flat. In the key of A flat major, you have B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. Do you need to flat E? Yes, you do. Now this is major triad. Now how are you going to make it to the diminished? When you lower the third one, this becomes a minor triad. And when you lower the fifth one too, it's going to be a diminished. Try it. So you want to put another flat sign. Okay, so it's a E double flat. Okay. Now, we'll do number 4. Name each of the following triad with its root, which is letter name, and quality, like major, minor, or diminished. Okay? All right. First is F minor. Why is it F minor? In the key of F major, there's only one flat, B flat. But it's supposed to be an A natural, but it's lowered. Third one's lowered, so you call that a minor. Now, B, D sharp, F sharp. It's some kind of B, right? In the key of B major, what do you have? We have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp, right? There's a D sharp and F sharp. So isn't that major? Yes, it is. So bottom note is B. So it's a B major. Okay. Now we have a D, F sharp, and A. Okay, some kind of D, huh? Okay, in the key of D major, what do we have? We have F sharp and C sharp. Do you see F sharp here? Good. And you don't need F sharp, right? Good. So this is D major triad. Okay, we have G, B flat, D. It's some kind of G. In the key of G major, do you have a B flat? No. In the key of G, there's only F sharp, one F sharp. But the third one is lowered. So what do you call it? Minor. Which minor? G minor. Small letter. G minor. Okay, now look. Bottom note, the key tone is A. In the key of A major, you know there's a C sharp, and you know there's E natural. Okay? But look, third one is lower, and the fifth one is lower too. When you lower the third and fifth, what do you call it? Diminished. And the bottom note is A. It's A diminished triad. C sharp. In the key of C sharp, there are many sharps, right? All 7 sharps, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Now you see C sharp and G sharp. But what happened to the E sharp? E sharp's gone. The third one's lower. So what do you call it? It's a minor. And the bottom note is C sharp. Let's do this now. C flat. Some kind of C flat, right? Let's do the quality. In the key of C flat major, what do you have? We have B, E, A, D, G, C, F, all 7 flats. So when you do like this, C flat, E flat, G flat, this is C flat major, right? But third one is double flat. It's flatted again. It's lowered again. So what do you call it? It's a C flat minor. A flat. Now, in the key of A flat major, you have a B, E, A, and D flat, right? C belongs in the key of A, and E flat belongs in the key of A too. So this is A flat major. Begin. Okay, next one. We have E, G, and B flat. E becomes a ketone. In the key of E major, what do we have? F, C, G, D sharp. We suppose to have a G sharp, okay? And we suppose to have B natural. But do you see this? Third one is lower, and the fifth one is lower too. Okay, like this. In the key of E major, we're supposed to have a G sharp. But G is lowered, and B is lowered. So you call that E diminished. Okay? B flat, D flat, F. In the key of B flat major, we have B flat, D, and F, right? Because there's only B flat and E flat. But what do you see? You see another flat there in the middle. So it's a minor. Which minor? B flat minor. Okay. F sharp, A, and C sharp. Now if it's F sharp major, you gotta have 6 sharps, right? F, C, G, D, A, E sharp, right? Now there's C sharp, but do you see an A sharp here? No, it's lowered. So what do you call it? F sharp minor. And let's do the last one. D flat, F, and A flat. In the key of D flat major, what do you have? Flats, of course. B, E, A, D, and G. There's D flat, there's A flat, F natural, right? So this is D flat major. Great. Okay, so let's go to the page 26. We're on page 26, number 5. Draw each of the following triads. A flat major. We have a B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. So there's A flat and E flat, and C belongs in the key of A flat. D minor, D, F, and A. Bottom note D is going to be a ketone. In the key of D major, we have F sharp and C sharp. Okay? You're supposed to write, it's supposed to be F sharp, but do we want the major or minor? It is minor. Then what do? You cancel it. You lower it. So there's no F sharp, but it's F natural. Now E major. Draw EGB, and the bottom note becomes a ketone. In the key of E major, what do you have? We have B, E, A, and D sharp. Do you see a sharp here on G? No. So why didn't you draw a sharp? D diminished. First of all, let's work it on the D major mode. Okay? All right. In the key of D major, there's F sharp and C sharp, right? So this should be a D major triad. How do you make it to the minor triad? We lower the third, so F sharp becomes F natural, and A becomes A flat. Okay, good. Now, F minor. You know this is F major, right? FAC. How do you make it to the minor? Lower the third, so there's A flat. E flat major. Draw the notes. Try it with E flat. In the key of E flat major, we have a B flat, E flat, and A flat. Now, what do you need to do? You gotta flat the B flat. You gotta flat the B, Okay, let's do G major now. GBD. In the key of G major, only one sharp, F sharp. Okay, so this is good. A major, A, C, and E. And what do you have in the key of A? F, C, G sharp. So you're going to sharp the C. E flat minor. Now, if it's an E flat major, we have a B flat, E flat, and A flat. Okay, so draw E, G, B with a E flat. Okay, now what are you supposed to have? B flat, E flat, and A flat. So there's a B flat. This is E flat major, but we want the minor, so lower the third. C sharp diminished. Let's go from the C sharp major then, okay? Here we go. In the key of C sharp major, there are all 7 sharps, so you gotta sharp all of them, right? Now how do you make it to the diminished? You lower the third and you lower the fifth, so it's natural. F sharp major. There's F sharp, A, and C. In the key of F sharp major, there are 6 sharps, everything except B. Okay, so there's A sharp and there's a C sharp. In the key of E minor, okay, let's do E major first. In the key of E major, you have a F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp, 4 sharps. Do you need to sharp anything? Yes, you do, G sharp. Okay, but what you need is minor. So do you suppose sharp it or no? No. So this is G natural, E, G, B. Okay, all right. Let's move on to page 7, and we'll be working on inversions of the triads. Root position, first inversion, and second inversion. Root position. When the root of the triad is lowest, like D, See, there's no gap in between each note, right? So D is the root, D major triad. Now, from the first note to the second one, the middle one, is third. And bottom to the top is a fifth. Okay? And you write figure base symbol as 5-3. Or you just omit that. You don't have to write it. Okay? For the first inversion, when you bring this D up to here, and you keep the upper two notes like that. Okay? Then from bottom note to the second one, interval of 3. And from bottom to the top, interval of 6. That's why the figure symbol is 6-3. And you just make it simple to 6. Okay? So number for root position is 5-3. The first inversion is either 6-3 or 6. Usually we go with 6. Okay? Now let's do the second inversion. That's next page. Second inversion, try it. Okay? This is in the root. Once you bring this D up here, that's the first inversion. Again, when you bring the bottom note F sharp to the top, that's the second inversion. And for the first inversion, you have a gap on the top, and root is on the top of the gap. For the second inversion, again, the gap is on the bottom, and the root is on the top of the gap. Okay, for the second inversion, from the bottom node to the middle one is fourth, interval of fourth. Bottom to the top is interval of 6. So figure symbol, base symbol would be 6-4. Okay, root position 5-3. First inversion 6 or 6-3. Second inversion 6-4. Okay, then let's go ahead and work on the number 1 question. Here we go. Okay, now name each of the following triads with its root, quality, and figured base symbols. Okay, here we go. Now it says A major. Why is it A major? Because there's a gap and it's on the top, which is A, right? Now when you put that in order, it's A, C sharp, and E. This is A major triad, right? So it's A major. And this is second inversion, so you go with 6-4. That's the number for second inversion. Okay, then you tell me, where's the gap on the top? So what's the number? 6. Okay, or 6-3. Now, the top number, the above the gap is D. Okay, it could be D, it could be D minor, it could be D diminished. Okay, let's check it out then. We have D, we have F, and we have A. In the key of D major, you're supposed to have F sharp, right? But do you see one? No. So the third one is lowered. Okay? The middle one is lowered. Then what do you call it? Minor, small m. Okay, next one. Nice and even. So this is root position, which is like 5-3, or you don't even have to write it. Okay, bottom note is E. Is it major, minor, or diminished? In the key of E major, you have F, C, G, D sharp, right? There's G sharp, and you don't need to sharp B, right? Okay, so this is E major, 5-3, big M. Where's the gap? It's on the top, so number should be 6. And where's the root? On the top, what's that? It's a B flat, right? When you put that in order, it's a B flat in root position, a D flat, and F. Okay, B flat, D flat, F. In the key of B flat major, we have a B flat and E flat. There's supposed to be a F and there's supposed to be a D. But do you see a D or D flat? D flat, it's lowered. So what do you call it? B minor 6 or 6-3. Okay, all right, here too. Where's the gap? It's on the top. Where's the root? Right here. So it's C something 6. In order, C, E, G, in the key of C major. Now what's that? It's a major. Okay, now let's do the next one. Gap, top. So number 6. Where's the root? Right there, C. The key of C major, we don't have a flat, right? The third one is lowered, so it's a minor. Okay, that's the next one. All right, we have G, B flat, D flat. In the key of G major, what do we have? Only F sharp. We're supposed to have G, B, and D. But look, third one is lowered. The fifth note is lowered too. So what do you call it? Diminished. It's a G, diminished, 5-3. Okay, again, you don't have to write 5-3 for the root position. Okay, where is the gap? Down here, so number should be 6-4. Where's the ketone? The root. It's on the top of the gap, right? What's that? That's a C. Gonna label them. Okay, here. In the key of C major, now you don't have a E flat, but there's E flat. So it's a minor, small m. Where is the gap? On the top, that's a 6. Where's the root? On the top, that's a G flat. Okay, when you put that in the root position, there's a G flat, B flat, and D flat. In the key of G flat major, what do we have? We have a B, E, A, D, G, and C, 6 flats. So there should be B flat, and there should be a D flat. So this is major, isn't it? G flat major. C sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Where is the gap? On the bottom. So number should be 6-4 for the second inversion. Where's the root? Right there on the top of a gap. That's F sharp. Okay? And you put it in the position, root position, all 3 sharps, right? In the key of F sharps, we have 6 sharps, right? F, C, G, D, A, E, right? There's sharps. This is good. So what do you call it? Major. Gap on the top. Number 6 or 6-3. Okay, now where's the root? On the top. Which note is that? F. Now when you put that in the root position, now tell me, is this F major or minor? Minor, because there's no A flat in the key of F major. D, F, A. Some kind of D, right? Yeah. Do you see any gap? No, so it should be 5-3, which is root position. And in the key of D major, do you have F sharp? Yes, you do, but do you see one? No. And there's A in the key of key of D. So third one is lower, and so this is minor, D minor in root position. Okay, here, A, C, E. Root position, A, right? In the key of A, you have F, C, and G sharp. C sharp? No, it's lowered. So it's a minor. Where is the gap? Bottom. So it's 6-4. Where is the root? In the middle. So it's A flat, and you want to put that in order. A flat, C, and E flat. Okay, in the key of A flat major, we have a B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat, right? So there's a E flat, there's A flat. Okay, so this is major, began. Gap, down, so it's 6-4. Root, E flat. And you place them in root position. There's a E flat, G, and B flat. In the key of E flat major, we have a B flat, E flat, and A flat. And you don't need to flat G, right? So this is good. E flat major in second inversion. Gap, bottom, number 6-4. Root, B. Now, there's a B, D sharp, and F sharp. In the key of B, we have F, C, G, D, A sharp. See? Do you see F sharp and D sharp? See F sharp and D sharp? Yes. So this is B major, second inversion, 6-4. Now, it's E flat something, right? Because it's a in root position. Okay. Now, what do you have in the key of E flat major? We have B, E, and A. So there's a E flat, there's a B double flat, and there's a G flat. Oh, guess what? The third one and the fifth one is lower. Then what do you call it? Diminished. Okay, and then let's do the last one. We have C, E flat, G flat. Okay, in the key of C major, in root position, right? 5-3. Is there E flat and G flat? No way. They're lowered, huh? So what do you call it? C, diminished. Good. We're moving so quickly. That's good. Let's go to the page 29. Number 2 on page 29. Draw each of the following triads. Okay. First one is B diminished. First, we're gonna approach to major first. Okay. Major triad. Okay. B, D, F. And what do you have in the key of B? We have in the key of B major, we have F, C, G, D, and A sharp, right? So it should be D sharp, and it should be F sharp too. Okay, but is that what you want, or do you want the diminished triad? Diminish, right? So how do you do it? You lower the third and lower the fifth. So cancel all the sharps. Okay, and make sure you erase the first one. G major. So there's a G, there's B, and there's D. In the key of G, we only have F sharp. Do you need to sharp anything here? No. So this is good. D major 6-4. Now we're going to put that in order first. Okay, so there's a D, F, and A. And what do you have in the key of D? F sharp and C sharp. So you got a sharp F first. So this is in the root position. How do you switch this to the second inversion? 6-4. You simply bring the top one down to the low A and keep the bottom two notes. Okay, so you have a gap on the bottom. And make sure you erase that. Okay, now let's do E flat major. Okay, first, E flat. Okay, in the key of E flat major, you have a B flat and E flat, right? So there's a B flat and E flat. This is E flat major triad in root position. Now, you want to switch this to the first inversion, right? Because there's number 6. Then how do you do it? The middle one is going to be on the bottom, right? So there's a G, then there's a B flat, and you want to bring this to the top E. Oh, well, this is way too high, right? So we're going to bring everything down, okay? So you're going to bring this G down to here, and B flat here, and E. This is good, okay? And erase the first one. F major 6. It's not in root position. It's the first inversion. So what do? There's a F, A, C. You know, this is F major triad. How do you bring it to the, how do you switch that to the first inversion? Keep upper two notes and F on the top. So your middle one is going to be on the bottom. Okay, C diminished. First, you're gonna do that in C major, try it, and lower the third and lower the fifth to make a diminished. Try it. Got it so far? Okay, let's do the second one, second line. Now we have a G minor 6-4. Okay, so do G major first. This is G major. How do you switch this to minor? Lower the third. 6-4 means the second inversion, right? Now, this is root. And the middle one, when middle one is on the bottom, that's a first inversion. And when the top one is on the bottom, that's a second inversion, right? So I just want you to keep the bottom two notes and bring the D down to the low D. So you have a gap on the bottom. That's it. So there's a D, G, and B flat. And erase the first one. F diminished. See? You know this is F major. How do you switch that to the diminished triad? You know what? Lower the third and fifth. D minor 5-3. Now, D, F, and A. In the key of D major, you know there's F sharp, right? But when you lower the third, it's going to be F natural. Okay. Wow, I think I'm losing my voice. I've been talking all day long. So why don't we go ahead and stop here? Okay, we're going to pick up from here again next week. Okay, great. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.